It didn't happen during a big crisis. No job loss. No huge debt. Just a quiet Sunday morning with a cup of coffee and a sinking feeling in my chest. I had been working hard for years, paying my bills and even saving a little, but I still felt stuck. Why did it feel like money was slipping through my fingers, no matter how much I earned? I opened my bank app and that was it. I realized I was just surviving, not building anything. I wasn't broke, but I wasn't free either. That was my wake-up call. I knew something had to change, but I didn't want boring budgets or extreme saving. So I tried something different. 5 small changes that completely transformed how I think, spend, and grow my money. No guilt. No stress. Just smarter choices. Here's exactly what I did, step by step. Number 1. I stopped budgeting and started flowing my money instead. For years, I tried to follow a budget. I wrote down my income, my bills, and all the things I thought I should spend money on. But every month, something unexpected would come up, a birthday gift, a car repair, a night out with friends, and my budget would break. I felt like I was failing, even though I was trying hard. Then I heard a phrase that changed everything. Money should flow, not be forced. Instead of tracking every penny and trying to stick to a budget, I created a simple system where my money flows automatically into different accounts with different purposes. On payday, my paycheck goes into one main account. Then, without me doing anything, the money flows out like this. A percentage goes into savings. Some flows into a long-term investment account. A portion goes to bills, and the rest goes into my spending account for things like food, gas, and fun. This system is called money flow mapping. It's like giving every dollar a job before you even touch it. And the best part? It works quietly in the background. No more stress, no more guilt. Just smooth, automatic control. I also adjust the flow when my goals change. For example, when I wanted to build my emergency fund, I increased the savings flow for a few months. When I wanted to travel, I created a vacation flow. According to Morningstar, people who automate their money are 60% more likely to reach their financial goals. And now I know why. It removes the emotion and makes progress simple. Budgeting made me feel restricted. Flowing my money made me feel in control. Number 2. I quit saving money and started buying my future. I used to think saving money meant being smart with money. So I put whatever I had left at the end of the month into a savings account and feel proud. But here's the truth. I didn't really know what I was saving for. A rainy day? A big emergency? Maybe a future house? It was just sitting there doing nothing. One day, I heard someone say, "Don't just save, buy your future." That hit me hard. Instead of saving without a goal, I started giving every dollar a clear purpose. I opened different savings accounts for different things, and I named each one. Freedom Fund, for future time off or changing careers. Peace of Mind, for emergencies. Upgrade Life, for future home improvements or big purchases. Fun Fund, for travel and experiences. Suddenly, saving became exciting. I wasn't just stacking money. I was building my future life, piece by piece. Each dollar felt like a step toward something real. I also used apps like Monarch Money to help track these goals visually. Watching my Freedom Fund grow each month motivated me way more than just seeing a random number in my savings account. There's research to back this up too. A study by the Common Sense Lab found that people who name their savings goals save twice as much as people who don't. Now, when I save, it feels personal, emotional, purposeful. I stopped being a money hoarder. I became a future buyer. And every dollar I save now has a job and a dream attached to it. Number 3. I stopped thinking like an employee and started thinking like a capital allocator. For most of my life, I thought the only way to get ahead was to work more and earn more. That's what I learned growing up. Get a good job, work hard, and hope you'll have enough one day. But one afternoon, while listening to a podcast, I heard something powerful. Wealthy people don't just earn money, they know how to allocate it. That was a light bulb moment for me. I was stuck in an employee mindset, always focused on how to make more, not how to use what I already had. So I started learning to think like a capital allocator, someone who decides where money goes to create the biggest return. Instead of letting money sit, I gave it different roles. Cash, for safety and short-term needs. Index funds, for slow and steady growth over time. Alternative investments, for higher risk and potential, like real estate apps, fractional shares of art, or treasury bonds. I use tools like Fundrise Real Estate, Public.com for U.S. Treasuries, and Concrete for short-term real estate income. Some of these let me invest with as little as $10. What amazed me is that I didn't need to be rich to start thinking this way. I just needed to stop thinking like someone who only works for money and start thinking like someone who makes money work for them. A recent report showed that access to alternative investments grew by 54% for everyday investors. That means the tools are finally in our hands. We just need to use them. Today, I'm still employed, but I no longer see my paycheck as the end goal. It's just fuel for smarter money moves. I became the CEO of my money, not just an employee earning it. Number 4. I treated financial health like fitness, daily, not monthly. I used to only check my money once a month, usually when my bills were due or my credit card balance felt too high. But I realized something. If I treated my physical health the same way, I'd be in big trouble. You wouldn't go to the gym once a month and expect to get fit, right? So I started treating my financial health like fitness. That meant creating small, daily habits instead of waiting for a money emergency. Every morning while my coffee brews, I take 5 minutes to do a mini money check-in. I look at my bank balances. I review what I spent yesterday. I ask myself one question. Did my money match my values? Sometimes I write down one small win or mistake in a journal. This daily rhythm changed everything. It stopped money from becoming a scary topic I avoided. Now it feels like a regular part of life, just like brushing my teeth or stretching in the morning. I even gave it a name, money hygiene. It's not about perfection. It's about staying aware. Studies show that people who check in with their finances regularly are less likely to overspend and more likely to feel in control. Fidelity, 2023. That's been true for me, too. Now, I don't fear my bank app. In fact, I feel more calm and confident every time I open it. Money isn't a once-a-month chore anymore. It's a daily habit. And that habit keeps me financially fit. Number 5. I changed my circle, financially speaking. At first, I didn't realize how much my friends and environment affected my money habits. We'd go out often, buy things we didn't need, and joke about being broke like it was normal. But deep down, I was tired of pretending. I wanted to grow. I wanted to be free with money, not stressed all the time. That's when I realized something important. You're not just the average of your 5 closest friends. You're also the average of their spending habits. So I made a small but powerful change. I started building a new financial circle. I didn't cut off my friends. I just added new voices to the mix. I followed people on YouTube, podcasts, and social media who talked about money goals, investing, and freedom. I joined online communities like r/financial independence on Reddit. I listened to shows like The Money Guy Show and I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Slowly, my mindset shifted. I stopped feeling pressure to keep up. I started feeling excited to save, invest, and learn. There's a name for this: proximity bias. We tend to copy the people around us, even online. And when you surround yourself with people who care about building wealth, it rubs off on you. Changing my circle helped change my money. And it might be the easiest place to start. Looking back, I didn't need a big raise or a lucky break to fix my money. I just needed a better system and a new way of thinking. Now, I still enjoy life. I buy coffee. I take trips. But I do it without guilt because I know my money is working in the background. My savings have direction. My spending has limits. And my future feels a lot less scary. These 5 changes weren't hard. In fact, they were simple. But they made a big difference because they were intentional. If you're feeling stuck with money, you don't have to start over. You just need to shift your mindset and build a system that supports the life you want. This is my new normal, and if I can do it, so can you. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.